Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm cleaning up my mess. My room now smells like roses. I absolutely love Mrs. Myers for cleaning. It's probably the only thing I really like about cleaning, to be honest, is cleaning with Mrs. Myers. Okay, let's find the right stream. Oh, let's get our camera positioned better. All right. Vicky, good morning. How are you? How is Oklahoma? Hi, Tamara. So good to see you here. Sweet soul sister, how you doing? Hi, Sala. How are you? How you doing? I'm cleaning up a mess, but we're making more painted papers, y'all. So this is futile, but whatever. I want a clean slate to start with, even though we're just gonna make another mess. And this is how easy it is to clean glass. I brought water today. Oklahoma is good. I'm glad to hear it. Texas is good. Our plants are growing, y'all. They're looking so beautiful. We've had lots of rain this spring, so that new plants always like that, and old plants. Everybody likes, well, I love the rain, personally. It always makes me happy. I probably sprayed too much Mrs. Myers on my desk, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There we go. Okay. Clean slate initiated. Let's do this. Hi, Julie. How are you? How is Colorado? One of my favorite states. I would love to live in Colorado. I have a nephew there in Sterling. He's getting married this summer. Sterling is way up north, I believe. Good morning. I almost called you Dog Stamper, and I apologize. I know that's not what your name says. And then I want to say DJ Stamper, and that's not it either. It's DGS. Hi, good morning. I brought toilet paper rolls. I brought water. We have paint. I really wanted to finish up. Ooh, we have other goodies too. Miss Beverly, good morning. And I was thinking of you yesterday in my life. I hope you're doing well. I'm so glad to see you here. I love it when you think of somebody and then they call you. This is the same, Beverly, because I was thinking of you yesterday in my life, and then now here you are. Well, this rolled out just in time when my no-buy ended. These are the new neon lunar paste. What? Yes, ma'am. I am a child of the 80s. I love neon. So it was an automatic. I mean, what we made yesterday was basically neon. And I got two other things too. These are so fabulous. There's a cat. Okay. I don't have time to go through everything, but we're just gonna, that is the quickest unboxing I've ever done in my life. Neon lunar paste. I don't need to say anything else about that. I can't say I have all the lunar paste, but I almost do. Well, you know he is, Beverly. He is indeed. Okay, let's go. But wait, there's more. Two packages came yesterday. Dun, 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 dun. Cordelia might be on later. I need to send Cordelia a package. That looks like my mom's new puppy who's getting huge, but she actually has this is a brown patch, and she has it on both eyes, and then there's white here and on her muzzle with black spots. Oh, she is the cutest. And then she has black spots all over her belly, and then she's white with fawn spots, like that fawn um, brown color. Oh, she is the cutest. Yeah, I did it. Look at these. These are all red lead. And it's so cool that they connect it with this seam binding. Quickest unboxing ever. Okay. Where is the bird's nest? Oh, it's right there. Bird's nest. And the swan. I love swans, y'all. Always have since I was a little girl. My dad, one Easter when I was little, I was like 3, he filled the backyard with yellow baby ducks. And then, well, they weren't ducks, sorry, they were chicks. But in the chicks that he got, he also got a few ducks. And then we moved, and the place we moved to, they had a pond. And so we released the ducks in the pond. He gave the chickens away. The chickens were just an Easter surprise. But we kept the ducks and released them in the pond, and they came back every year. And so we kind of had pet ducks in that way. I'm thinking we can stamp some of these. That's why I got them all out. So yeah, these are red lead. Most of these are in their new release, I think. The problem with red lead when you place an order is that they do this to your envelope and then your wish list grows. That's the only problem, is that they stamp your envelope with all this and then you're like, oh, oh. Let's make some painted papers. Yeah, Bonnie, these are awesome. I wanted to see if we can paint with them. I want to like dilute them a little bit. I've never tried it. And see if we can paint with them. Let's give it a ouch go. Oh gosh. Okay, it didn't break the skin. Do y'all ever watch crafters and kind of cringe when they're using scissors? I do, because I'm always afraid they're going to hurt themselves. But then I think, okay, they won't release the video if they're going to hurt themselves. But then I do it in a live, so maybe that's why I'm worried about them. Okay, let me grab a Not Precious. This is a Not Precious brush. This is a cheap Hobby Lobby. Oh, it's so soft though. Hobby Lobby brush. Okay. I was kind of wishing I brought a palette over, but I didn't. So we're just going to get my desk dirty again. It's fine. You saw how easy it is to clean. Let's add a little water. Okay, I've never watered down. Yeah, it doesn't really like water. Would be my first note. But I think you can even stamp with lunar paste. Let's do just, oh, it does make it pretty translucent. Let's just add some funness here. These are pages that, you know, I intend to kind of break up, cut apart, do different things with. They can go in a journal. We're basically making painted paper backgrounds is essentially what I'm doing right now. And there's no wrong way to do it. And even when I say, oh, that's cool, that's done, it's maybe it'll look like a hot mess, but when you put it in your journal, you'll be amazed with how your hot mess looks by the time you've like cut it up and put it. Y'all see me use painted papers here before. By the time you cut it up and use it, it's lovely. Okay, oh, let me put my lid on my lunar paste. Let's start with some good habits. Let's see if I can clean a little as I go. Don't like swans. Ever since I got chased by oh no, chased and bit by one. Just trying to feed. They can be aggressive. There's this park where my mom lives, and it is just full of swans and ducks. I mean, 50 of them. probably at least on a daily basis. And yeah, they can be kind of a pain because the park is so beautiful. You just want to go hang out. You don't always take bread with you every time you want to go to the park. And they can get a little nasty about it. Oh, but they're so pretty, you know, but they're so pretty in paper crafting. They're so pretty from a distance. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Let's use this paper roll and let's add some contrast here. Oh, I just keep sticking my finger in paint. I'm wanting a lot of interest in this one because I imagine that I'll be cutting this one up. So it won't be a whole piece when I use it. This one's not going in a journal. I need to get, this is on thicker paper. I don't really like thick pages in my journal. Personally, I like thinner paper. So, but now let me connect some of these. Let's go off the page. It's always nice when your patterns kind of trail off the page when you're making your own patterns. That page, I think we're good there. That one's done. Okay, we had this crosshatch one. I think what I want to do on this one is splatter and then stamp. So let's do that. You don't have to clean your toilet paper roll, but I'm going to because we're just getting started here. Okay. Let's splatter. So these are the ones made yesterday. I wanted to first start by finishing the ones we started, and then we'll start some new ones. Although I should just start the new ones first, let them dry. Let's do that. And then we'll go back and work on those already dry ones. Oh, let's do that. Okay. I'm grabbing some thin paper from my printer. I'm going to grab that brayer that we didn't use yesterday. I'm going to brayer some. Wow, this is a big one. This is not the one I had out yesterday. I had the little one out. Well, this one will get the page covered. Okay, I feel like every time I open my paint drawer, they're all the same colors. I mean, I have lots of pinks, lots of blues, and lots of yellows, which is good because I can mix them, but I feel like I need some more diversity in my folk arts and acrylic paints. Look, if you don't have a jelly plate, I'd still get a brayer. Because you can get like a faux kind of jelly print look. I would get a jelly plate if you could, if you're interested, if you like this sort of thing. Because I do, oh, that needed to be shaken up. I do like a jelly plate. But you can make painted papers without them. And you can just brayer paint on. This is a good background. I like this. Oh, good. On nice thin paper. This is pretty dry. I'm going to live life on the wild side, and I'm going to go ahead and do the back. Yep. You want to brayer on some lunar paste? Let's see what happens. Let's experiment. Lunar paste has polymer in it. right? Which is like a plastic, but a polymer binder. But whoa, so does, I mean, acrylic paint is also plastic. They're all plastic, so I'm not worried about putting that on my brayer. It's really sticky though, so I have to hold it down. Ooh, I like that. So now I have a journal page that's front and back, right? Sticky too. All right. I liked that. The lunar paste worked. Let's open some more of those. The next journals I'm working on are going to be like pinks, I think. Thin, thick, layered, simple, colorful. Yeah, it all works, right? Careful. Careful opening and using scissors in public. Y'all seen me get cut before and had to run and get a Band-Aid. It happens. That's the dangers of the craft room. That's why it's not for children. Without supervision. Okay. Ooh, this color makes me real happy. This is, I would just, if you could, get the bundle, but this is called Hot Mess. Well, if that's not appropriate for me, I don't know what is. You guys, my hubby got me a gift certificate to get a bike for Christmas. But I didn't want to get a bike without having like a specific shed for it. So he built a shed with the kids last weekend. And last night we went and got my bike. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. She's so beautiful. She's rose gold maroon. Yeah, I know. Like, what is that? She has honeycomb leather bike seat and matching cup holder, and then a basket on the front. It's a cruiser. That's my mode. I like to cruise. No more mountain biking or BMXing for this girl. Just want to cruise. That looks like fallopian tubes and ovaries, so we got to change that. Anyways, so it's a bee theme. So it's rose gold maroon with, oops, that's too much. With this beautiful bee themed seat, and then there's like there's little bees on it, and like it's really cool. It's really, really cool. And our mailbox is quite a ways away. So I got one with a basket and a little thing on the back where I can use it to go get the mail now. I'm so excited. I don't know that I made this any better. I feel like this is the uterus. Oh gosh. I think we're gonna have to just like smash some paint on here. I know. He's so creative with his names, isn't he? Hey, Rebecca. How are you? And Linda. And oh my gosh. Hey, ladies. How are y'all? I'm just over here making a mess. Making a mess. Painted papers. They are seriously so fun, you guys. There's no wrong way to make painted papers, and then you just take and use little scraps of them here and there. I have a friend who sent me some years ago, and those are what I hoard most. Are her painted. I only use like little bits and pieces of them because I loved hers so much. Okay, that helps. I like it. I like it. Okay, moving on. I'm trying to show y'all everything quickly. Let's do watercolors because it's totally possible. But I've got leftover paint on my brayer, so I'm going to get that off first. Oh boy. see, it's fine. You don't have to, like, it was fine to put the lunar paste on here. It didn't bother the brayer at all. Okay. Let's do watercolor. Any watercolor will do. You can use scribble sticks. We'll get some of that stuff out too. This is just Prima Tropicals. I've had this one forever. When I first got started using watercolors in my card making, this Prima were my first palettes. A happy mess, that's right. An ode to menopause. You know, I'm not a big fan of menopause. I'm just gonna say it. Watercolor is great for splattering when you have a really juicy, watery brush. And then I want to get more. Ooh, that was a nice big drop. Let's see if we can get, I know what to do. I know how to do that. You dip it in pigment, then dip it over here. This is not going to be for everyone, this process. I like getting messy with paint. And like I said, I know the magic of these when I'm crafting. Like, these are great collage fodder too. So they just make me happy. This is not watercolor paper. It really doesn't matter. People get caught up on paper. If I was like a really good artist or something, I care more, but this is just copy paper and it'll be fine. We could do more with this, so this is just like a basic starting place. What I wanted to do, is there anyone I didn't say hi to? If so, I'm sorry. I think I caught everyone. I had this page that I used. Let me see if I can find it. Is it in this book? No. What book is that in? Oh, it was in, I know what book that was in. It was in the travel book that I just made most recently. And most all of my color was just in the center of the page. Again, not watercolor paper, so not getting great results, and it's going to start peeling. So I can't get too crazy with this one. This would be better for an art paper. I think I'm going to have to grab I have a thin art paper that I love. It's from Dick Blick. It's super cheap. Real cheap. Like, you can get hundreds, like 250 pages for $3 or something. And it takes water and paint so beautifully. It's like one of my favorite papers. Function of Light one, good morning. Let me get my art paper. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's called their sulfite drawing paper, I think is what it's called. It's thin. It's not bright white, but I don't care about that. This technique is not going to work on that paper. Okay. This paper is the bomb. For journal making, for crafting and working, I love it. Look at this mamba jamba. Talk about laying down some water. That's what we're about to do. I'm not playing. I don't have the time. That bird's going to be yelling at me any minute now. So I'm going to lay down the water. the last time I made this paper, I should have made a few pieces because I honestly don't remember how I made it, but it was so beautiful. Now this isn't going to take a ton of paper. I mean, a ton of water. It's not watercolor paper, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know what we haven't used yet? Sprays. Let's get some sprays. I'm not even using stencils because not everyone has stencils, but I figure most everyone has like inexpensive paint to play with. That's good. Honestly, I like it just like that because I'm going to let this dry a little. I'm going to let this spray dry, and then we're going to come back and we're going to layer with our Stabilo pencils and some other stuff on top of that. So that one's good. Ooh, I really like that. Let's make a few more. Let me see. Where is that journal? Where did that journal go? I want to show y'all the page I'm trying to recreate. I have too much stuff, y'all. I don't know where that journal is. There she is. Okay, this journal. We just made this one in Alive. This page right here. See, I just put most of the color down in the middle. Some of it splattered out, but I thought this page was so beautiful. And then I used the Stabilo pencil. And then when I put the ephemera in it, it just is like, that's all it needed. It was like the painted paper and a piece of ephemera. And I think it's beautiful. Here's the back of it. See? That's what we're trying to recreate right now. So let's do it. Let's make some more. I loved that piece. I only had one. Now I'm going to have a few. I'm going to have a few. Let's just say that. So I'm going to get out this big Mamba Jamba again. Already got some of our color in it. Okay. Now I'm going to hit it with some more green. What time is it? Boo, why does the time move so fast when I'm in here? It's like warp speed. Okay. Spray. Let's also, I have more than one brush. I should get more brushes out. Let's use, this is, oh, sorry, I bumped y'all. This is one of those cheap bamboo brushes for like, I don't know, Japanese art. We're going to take it and we're going to get some more orange. I really like the green and orange together. We're just going to splatter some of this in. I also want a little bit of pink. I'm just using watercolors. I think y'all can see me dipping at least most of them over here. I don't like that, but that's okay. I can cut that part off. It's no problem. I might like it if I cut it off and I add some more splatter to it. I kind of like that. That's cool. So, you know, it's just paper. It's just paper. Just play. Just have some fun. Let's add some more splatter up here. Ooh, I like that now. See, you never know. Oh gosh, I'm getting splatter all over my little swatch up there, and it's glued in, so that's fine. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I don't know what y'all think. It's kind of crazy. I know. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. I'm so glad that makes your heart smile. I heard something yesterday and I was like, yeah. I was watching one of Jane Davenport's lives. I don't know when it was. Like, I don't know when it was filmed. But we're going to do a different color now. I've got a couple of green. Let's put some more splatter on this one. This one's over there drying. And anyways, she was saying when life gets really busy, don't put down the things that make you happy. Well, this makes me happy. And it's the first thing I've been putting down when life gets busy. Because a couple of years ago, I kind of ordered my priorities. And this came in like 5th place. Crafting came in like 5th or 6th place. So when life gets crazy, I put it down. And she was like, don't put down the things that bring you happiness when life gets crazy. You know, and I was like, okay, so I shouldn't, and I try not to. I shouldn't just like completely stop it. I just have to slow it down. I just have to slow it down a bit. Okay. I don't know when these will dry. Probably in a day or two. No. Probably when I get up to get away from my desk. Let's do another one, but let's do a different color. Let's do some pink. I said I've got pink journals coming up. So I'm just putting down the water first, laying in the color here. I hear you. I know. I hear you, bird. It's my accountability partner back there, chiming in on the conversation. That splatter is getting everywhere. Is that what you're talking about? So that splatter is everywhere. All of my new lunar paste are just covered in it. I don't care. I really don't. I lived with an artist, my roommate for many years in school. She was a high school art teacher and a great roommate. And but she paints and oil paint. She does oil paintings. Oh my gosh, you guys would lose your mind if you could see her oil paintings. Anyways, between her and I, our house just had a bit of splatter everywhere. I mainly painted in my room, but she had a studio in the little library area of the house, and she painted in the living room sometimes too. Oh yeah, this one's good. This is good. Sorry they won't be dry. So let me find one that is pretty dry and we'll do the Stabilo bit. I have to find my Stabilo first. I think it's over here. If I can't find my Stabilo, then, because I don't know where my pencil case is. My pencil case is lost in the chaos, but this here is a great big box of fun. And I'm afraid the scribble sticks, oh good, here's the Stabilo. I like them so much. It's a water reactive charcoal pencil, the Stabilo is. You have to get the aquarelle. The name is gone because I've sharpened it so many times. And mine's looking pretty dull at the moment. Let's see. Let's do it on this one. I'm not going to be able to do it on those other ones right now. Okay, but do that. Come in with some water. It may not move much. This is copy paper. If you use a Stabilo like on gessoed paper or art paper, it'll move. It'll completely smooth out if you wanted it to. Just a really cool pencil. It's not moving much on that paper. Let's see here. This one's semi-dry. What I'm worried about is tearing my paper, so I just have to go lightly. I don't want to tear the paper. Okay. All right. That's good. And because this other, it's picking up the watercolor and other stuff because it's not dry. So the Stabilo is not moving in this circumstance. So that's a bad example. All right, let me just get a dry piece of paper, but I like that. That's fine with me. Okay, let me just get a dry piece of paper. We've got this hot mess that I abandoned. It's pretty dry. And let's see if this works. This is copy weight paper, y'all. I'm not worried about it. If it doesn't work, I won't cry about it. That's what I like, is when you can get the movement. We'll try splattering this one and see if we can save it. I'm loving the teal and the orange. This orange is pretty magical, and it's kind of dirty, which makes it even better. Now it's like a burnt orange. I like it. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, we saved it, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. What time is it? 6:05. Okay. Let me grab, so we've got a lot of wet paper now that I can't use the Stabilo on yet. I'm getting a little bit of mud, and I'm not upset about it. The one thing about painted papers that I'll say to you is make sure you have like clean surface area, an area to put the papers on, right? Because you'll start painting up a bunch of papers, and if you don't have a surface area to put them on, it's going to be a bummer. All right, let's use our brand new stamp set. This is Dina Wakely, who I love and adore. I love this cat. Is Cordelia here yet? She'll probably catch the replay. I just loved how they were off center and they're little circles. Aren't they cool? I love them. Let's use them. You know what? I don't even feel like taking those out right now and putting them on stamp blocks. Time is not on our side in my lives. If it's Monday through Friday, I don't have time. If it's Saturday, I might be here for 3 hours. That is my schedule. Everyone's always asking me, what's your live schedule? Okay, my live schedule is that Monday through Friday, I might pop on somewhere between the 5 and 6 o'clock hour. I have to be done by 6:15 the latest. Saturday, I'll pop on at some time and I could be on for 3 hours. That's the schedule. Fun. Just fun. That's all. Okay. Let's do this other side. Now I'm stamping on acrylic paint. Okay. So this is going to be wet. I'll have to be careful with it. It'll take a little while to dry. All that kind of stuff. We're not going to stress about any of it either. Let's see. The first kitty cat didn't come out too good. It's just because it's on acrylic paint. And it's me. I'm the problem. Your first live with me? Cool. Aw, I'm so glad. Yes, playing is with our craft supplies. It's so much fun. Look what we just made. Isn't that fun? I love it. Okay, so we used a stamp. I'm going to put that to the side, clean it later. This is Dina's brand new release. Let me tell you, are y'all curious what it's called? Do you want to know? I don't even know. I don't pay attention to names unless I can't have it and I need to put it on a list or something. But even then, I don't think I pay attention. I'm just like, oh, I would remember it as, oh yeah, Dina Wakely has a circle people stamp I want. And then I know Ranger has it. Pocket circles, if you want to look around. It is nice to have the name if you're shopping for the best price on things. I will say that, because then I'll Google if I'm trying to find like the best price. All right, we are gonna end on lunar paste, and then I gotta go, y'all, and this brand new stencil. Hey there, Sue. How are you? Let's pick a lunar paste. I'm not really, I kind of want to keep this soft. So I think we're gonna have to open this one. Okay, that doesn't want to work with me. It's fine. It's so good to see you. Oh, I'm up bright and early, even if I don't turn the camera on. Ooh, that's super dirty. I don't want to put that in my brand new lunar paste. Let me get another one. This is kind of a little bit wild for this background, but I'm sure it'll be fine. This stencil was on sale at Ranger for $3. It's Simon Hurley Pow. It's got to have a fun name if it's Simon's. If you shop on Ranger, always check their sales section, and then they have like a dollar deals section, and then set up an account because they do rewards. I often have rewards with them that, you know, $5-10 here and there. It's nice. It's always nice. It's fun. It's not exactly the color I wanted for this background, but I like it. So this is going to be a page in a journal, by the way, because this is that 20-pound copy weight paper. So when I make these, I just plan on putting them in my journals as a page. So this will be folded in half. So I'm kind of strategic about my stenciling in those circumstances. Alrighty. Okay, what else? I didn't get to finish these. I want to clean this real quick. Let me catch y'all's comments. So fun, no stress. That's right, just a mess. Just a mess. It's not perfect, but it's got most of it off there. Okay, what else? There was something else. You guys, I love what we did yesterday with these papers. I want to play with this idea some more. I love what we did with those. And I actually really love these too. I'm not done with them. Like, I feel like this is just the base, but I don't have time to explore those right now. But I do still have like a couple of scraps of this paper left over up here, this fan paper. And it just made for really quick, beautiful decoration. Like I could see this on here, and then like doing like those faux leaves all around, kind of like an arch. I still have the green on my desk. I have another green. Okay, last thing. And then I gotta go. I gotta go. I've been running later in my lives, and I have to really hustle to get those kids out the door on time and stuff. But this is what happens once I start playing. I don't want to stop. I need to learn to obey the bird. Obey the cuckoo clock. Obey the bird. Okay, so the idea that was swimming in my head yesterday after our live was over was just doing one of these arched papers, and then I started playing with the idea of painting an arch onto a page and then dripping things down from it. I mean, you could just do anything, but I still have this on my desk. So I'm going to go in, see if I can find that brush I was using yesterday and dot in some leaves. I don't think I can. I don't know where that brush went, y'all. Oh, there she is. Is she clean? No. Hard as a rock. Okay. No problem. No problem. We'll use this one. You dry it off. I don't want to water down my acrylic. We're just going to kind of, I think we're going to have to put some leaves on. I mean, some flowers on. Let's put the flowers on first. I can't do a reverse. So let's put some flowers on real quick. And then I gotta go. Okay. That yellow is awesome. I'm loving those lunar paste, y'all. Loving them. Okay. Back to our faux flowers. Everyone's moving in the house. Can you hear everyone? They're all moving about the cabin. Yep. And I'm just in here splattering paint. Okay. Then we'll go back to the leaves now. Oh gosh, something got up in his nose. This color is a little too blendy, to be honest, for my taste. But what I was wanting to do is kind of mask the line with paint. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to bring in a different color for leaves. This is a bold choice, but a girl in a hurry has to do what a girl has to do. So, bold choice it is. All right. We'll drop in some leaves here. Okay, get y'all's questions in or whatever to me real quick. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look to see if y'all have any comments or questions that you want me to see, and then I gotta go. I hope you enjoyed this little painted paper session part 2. I know we didn't do all the things, but we did quite a few. It just takes time. Everything takes time, you know? I always think, oh, I can do it all. There'll be plenty of time. There's never enough time. There could always be more time. That's not where that goes. That goes over here. I was trying to put that in the chair with me where my rag usually goes. Really like the yellow center for the flowers. I'm happy to have another sheet of this actually because I was probably going to be too precious and hoard the others, but I really like that. Hope y'all do too. Let's look at what we made real quick. Okay, let's just take a gander. We've got a double-sided fun page to go in a junk journal or art journal. Just fold it in half like you do any other page. Okay, so that was fun. That was made with the brayer and the stencil. We made these pieces, which are still wet because I used a whole lot of water. Ooh, we're getting this purple because of the blue and the pink. These aren't done. I want both of these to look more like this when they are done. This is just 20-pound copy weight paper, but see, I like the back of it, so this could definitely go in a journal. Okay, looking for places to set things down. This page, I actually like this page now, so this is also when I'm wanting these center painted pages to kind of look like, and then that can go in a journal. These are this paper is beautiful in a journal. I have whole journals made out of this cheap Dick Blick paper because it's great for journal making. Here's just copy weight 20 weight paper. Here's copy 20 weight paper that we made today. This is where we started, finishing up one of yesterday's. Then we finished up this one from yesterday. This ink is still wet. It's going to take a little while for it to dry on that acrylic paint, but that is, I think, and then this beauty right here, that is everything that we made, you guys. There's only one piece left over from yesterday that we didn't touch. All in all, in 2 days, we have 3 sheets of this, and the girl on the swing is just fabulous. And then all of this other fun painty paper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this gives you like a license to play. Inspired to do some painting today. Emily, I am so happy to hear that. I know that bird. I'm gonna have to, I love that bird. That bird does help me. I need an accountability partner, and you know, it doesn't ask for much other than batteries, so can't complain. It does help. There's our painted papers. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. Someone spent their birthday with me yesterday. I was so honored watching one of my videos. So I love you guys. I hope y'all have a super awesome day, and I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. Bye.